fresh retie hoodies. Hello, come on. Wow, wow. Okay. Okay, this is not like the real, 360. So I'll be taking it more seriously. Anyway, hi. Welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, I'm Sharon. I got MICROLOCs 2 months ago, yesterday. So today's 25th September when I'm filming this. And so if you're new to my channel, new to my journey, the video right before this one, which I link up here, gives you all the details about installment, pay, pricing, where I did it, everything, all of that. So I won't waste time on that. I asked y'all on my Instagram for the questions for my 2-month update so that I actually cater to what you guys would be curious about, because otherwise I'm not quite sure what to tell you month to month. So how am I feeling about them now, 2 months later? Time is flying. And I'm going to say what I feel like I said in the last video. Like, day to day, you guys, I don't think about my hair, and that's partly why I got MICROLOCs. I don't have time. I have a very busy schedule, so I wake up and I go. I come home and I wear my bonnet. I sleep, I wake up, I go. When it feels a bit dry, I spray some rose water, I keep it pushing. So if you watch my last video, you know that that's my daily maintenance. So I have my bonnet here. So I just wear, okay, where am I hitting myself? So I wear a bonnet when I'm chilling around the house, and even when I'm just chilling on my bed, because I'm trying to avoid picking up lint, because that's very common with locks. So I wear a bonnet, but I also sleep on certain pillowcases. So I have these. So I have like 2 sets of those, and I alternate in case my bonnet falls off. That's my daily maintenance. There's nothing else. I had mentioned on my Instagram that I had been trying to tie my hair back and I realized I was getting a mild headache, because the thing is, like, I have really tiny locks, the perimeter, and actually I have some footage showing you my hair before I washed it and got it retied yesterday. So I had actually lost one of my locks. Let me remove this lock. I know she restarted it again. This really tiny, like this one on my hairline. Can you see how small that lock is? Like, can we be serious? It's tiny. So that's the only lock I lost in the last 2 months, actually. I've not had any slippage. Come on, go me. But it's also because I'm really like just not doing anything. So I had been like wearing this to kind of push my hair all the way back. So even if there are tiny hairs that are not in the, like, being held by the hairband, they're all back. And then I was trying to tie a ponytail, but I spoke about it on Instagram, and then one of you sent me a video of a lady sharing these coily hair ties, which I link down below. Can I find one? I know I had one. She was talking about how, when you're starting out your lock journey, your locks are not long enough to use a hair tie, so you use one of these that's stretchy and just doesn't put tension, and you can basically like not even pull it all the way back, or how do I explain? You all know how to tie a hairband. I don't know where I'm over explaining this concept, but it's very, very loose, and all of my hair is inside. No pain, no headache, and you can just make it as tight or as loose, and it also gives like a fullness. So I'm so excited. I got them from Amazon. I link them down below. But if you're in Nairobi, I was told you can get them from True Cosmetics, Woolworths. Yeah, I think those were the 2 I was told about. If you're in the US, UK, you can get them on Amazon, but you can also get them on I've forgotten. My friend mentioned somewhere that I'm going to just put here, but they're very easy to find. Should I stay? Let me leave my hair open. But yeah, so now this is how I'm going to be tying my hair, at least if I want to have my hair tied back. So yeah, that's daily maintenance. Like, tying them back, wake up, fluff, go. I'm not very good with checking for lint week to week because it's recommended that you just go through your locks and make sure that they're lint free. So I'll probably be doing that, or asking, like, I'll ask my flatmates to do it for me because they can see, you know, the back. So I'll probably be doing that more often. Products I use, again, guys, I use rose water, which I showed in my last video. I use rose water. That's it. And then the shampoo, the Sisterlocks shampoo, I'm going to put it here, which I used to wash my hair yesterday. So now I'm going to show you, as I'm speaking, like the clips of me washing my hair for myself for the first time, because during my last retie a month ago, my hair was washed for me. So for those of you who have Sisterlocks, you know, like, or MICROLOCs, when you're starting out, they recommend that you braid and then you put like colored hairbands at the end to just reduce slippage when you're washing your hair. So I was doing this in such a hurry because my appointment was like 30 minutes, was like an hour from the time I started washing it. But you guys, washing my hair took me all of 15 minutes, which was wonderful because it's just shampooing. So you know what, if you guys care to see a wash day when I'm not in a rush, just let me know in the comments and I'll do a proper wash day, because that one was so rushed, there's barely anything to show you. But yeah, I'm trying to still get into the groove. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. Like, my hair was really there's a lot of build up before, and it was much cleaner. The stylist had no complaints. So this is a new loctician because I am back in the UK, so it went really well. She's lovely. And so she was like, I asked her about washing frequency, and she's like, just wash it like you would your open hair. So she's like, every week to every 2 weeks, because she's like, there's the myth around the more you wash your hair, the more, like, the slower it locks, but she's like, it's actually the opposite. And a sister loctician who I watched a video from said the same thing. So don't be scared to wash your hair. I'm still deciding when, like, what my washing frequency is going to be, because like the first month I went 4 weeks, and this time I actually went 5 weeks without washing. It's not sustainable, because also I'm working out a lot more than I used to. So I'm going to try out 2 to 3 week schedule for washing, and then for reties she says I can go between up to 7 or 8 weeks. So I think my next retie will be in 7 or 8 weeks. Somewhere between 6 and 8 weeks, because this one had been 5 weeks, and she's like, we don't have to do it that often. What else? Yeah, so that's on washing. The cost of a retouch, have I talked about that? So I'm saying in the UK it starts at £70, aka 10,000 Kenya shillings. So you're paying anywhere from £70 to £100 per retie. In Nairobi it starts at, I think, 3,700 to maybe 5,500 depending on who you go to. So that's the cost of a retie, which is why, like, I didn't get MICROLOCs to save money. I got MICROLOCs to save time. So, and that I am saving a lot, because my retie yesterday took 3 hours. So that's 3 hours every 1.5 months, like, or 2 months. Any day, please. Any pain or discomfort? No. So she did not do too many rotations. So you can see, like, my scalp, it's not super scalpy. She was pretty gentle, and yeah, she didn't do too many rotations, because also you don't want your hair to end up thinning, like, if you overdo it with the reties. So no pain, no discomfort. In fact, I find reties so soothing. Like, that repeated motion almost feels like a massage on my scalp. So I was just like, I dozed off. So yeah, I had no pain. I have no pain. And I know some people usually experience itching, like, after a retouch, like a retie. I didn't. Though the thing is, remember the last video, you guys, I said I was not going to put any oils. I'm going to be obedient. Now I didn't put oil over the course of the month, but yesterday after the retie she did put a bit of oil on my scalp, like the Talia Wahid. I'll see if I can get her picture and put it here, but she put a bit of that on my scalp. So hopefully that doesn't have any adverse effects on my locking process. Like, it doesn't cause any slippage, but we'll have to see. I'm not going to add any oil to my hair. My hair has been pretty fine without it. So yeah. How do I style them for different occasions? I don't have different occasions to style my hair for. Like Monday to Friday, as I've told you, it's just back. During the weekend, this is it. Like, you guys, like, I think just to start, I feel like it's a hairstyle in and of itself. I think it looks nice and simple. So I don't know, maybe I'll get more experimental with time. Do the locks tangle at the end? If yes, how do you deal with it? So yes, actually during the first month, it really used to irritate me, and I'd start like popping them and like pulling the ends off. But I watched a video where they said like that's actually part of the locking process. So I'm not sure. Like, what I do very regularly is separate my locks like so that even when they do that like budding thing or like tangling at the ends, they don't marry with another lock, so they still remain separate. So I just make sure that I'm running my hands through and keeping all the locks separate like so. So I don't know what to tell you. I think leave them alone, because sometimes it's really annoying. Like the ends, I'm just trying to leave them alone. I know some people try to intentionally leave them like curly. They don't want their ends to lock. I don't know how I feel yet. Like, we'll see. None of them has like closed off at the ends that I'm aware of, so I just leave them alone. But earlier in the first month, I was kind of snapping them off. Don't do it. Don't do as I do, please. Do I miss the versatility of open hair, being able to braid, twist, or plait? Nope. I don't have time. I don't care. I don't miss my open hair yet. So we shall see. I think the last question was, can I braid over my MICROLOCs? Yes, you can cornrow them. You can like braid over them. But there's a video I watched where a sister loctician was doing a Q&A, and she says like she doesn't necessarily recommend it because it can weaken the locks. But yes, you can do that. I think for now, things like that, things like dyeing, braiding, wearing wigs over my locks, it's just not something I'm interested in. And I'd probably wait until they're more mature before I start doing that. So that's it. So any videos that have referenced or things that answer your questions better will be in the description box, so make sure you check it out. If you still have more questions, comments, please leave them down below. If you're on a lock journey, give me an update in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do a quick 360 and run because I need to leave. Yeah, so always remember that your hair is your crown, your body is a temple. Embrace it, love it, and take care of it. Bye.